Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of Hearthstone. We need to get 2 more warrior victories, and I think we'll get that done. Oddly enough, even though we had to do a watch and learn, which was extra, and a tavern brawl, which was extra, we are still probably going to end up doing just 3 recordings instead of the 4 that I kind of would like to get, even though we've lowered the length of recording sessions too. Of recordings, not we're trying to extend the length of the sessions and lower the length of each episode. Of course, I don't call them episodes because Sam and Max and all the other Telltale games are episodic, so it makes no sense. So recordings. And I think recording probably fits a little bit better too, because there's nothing particularly episodic between my Hearthstone recordings. Sure, what I'm talking about might follow over every now and then, but usually they're pretty individual things and aren't very connected at all. So, as long as we don't run into a terrible problem, I think rather quickly I'm going to be done with this and I will be playing Dishonored this evening. There's nothing that can stop me. Oh, well, there's things that could stop me, but nothing that should stop me. I need to get into that. I need to also figure out why I'm playing a lot of games off screen. It seems strange. It is weird. It is weird that I've increased the amount of gameplay and decreased the amount of footage.
Well played.
I was playing pinball last night so much that my hands were actually hurting after playing, I would say maybe 10 or 12 games of pinball on Pinball Arcade. And that's not acceptable. That's not what we want to do. I'm going to probably adopt a higher policy of, let's see, give your weapon +1 attack. Yeah, I want to adopt a higher policy of not playing. Job's done. But no, that's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I need to adopt a policy of piling up videos. So like Dishonored here, there's no point even in my mind that I would say I need to upload those videos as fast as possible, other than they probably are going to fill up my hard drive, and so I guess that is kind of the reason, if I think about it, yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
But they'll probably fill up my hard drive, and that will almost certainly be the reason why I'll be uploading it, but I won't be scheduling or filing or labeling any of those videos from YouTube until later. Right now I have basically something I really want to listen to as far as podcasts every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday. So that's only Thursday. Only Thursday is the time.
Something needs tinkering?
Is there not a 2 to 3 hour podcast that I want to listen to? And so, and then Saturday and Sunday too. That's the big problem. It's because I'm listening to these podcasts that I'm playing games I'm not recording. These breaks need to be broken up better. In the sense that I need to probably do a little bit of recording today, then listen to one of those podcasts that I've saved up, which I never save them up, which is part of the problem. I need to just save them up. And then then get back to recording after maybe an hour or two at most of listening to one of those podcasts. And ideally, maybe that's not even the right solution. Probably the better solution is to only start listening to podcasts when I'm about to fall asleep, which is what I do. I listen to other podcasts that I don't even really care to listen to when I'm sleeping, and focus all of my awake time, as it is, to just record footage and not take any breaks. And yeah, that's the real solution. Now the problem is just training myself to actually do that. So I will say, as far as Dishonored, since I'm about to start playing it, there is a good ending and a bad ending, and almost nobody took the bad ending. It's a really dumb bad ending, and one would assume that the canonical ending we will see in Dishonored 2 is the good ending, because that's the only ending anybody saw. Let's see. This. What we do. So it would be kind of ironic if Dishonored 2 came out and it was like, no, it's the bad ending. But if it was the bad ending, you literally are pure evil at that point. It's just you become super bad. Can I play both of these? Unfortunately, no, I cannot.
Did someone say bomb?
Hit this guy, then hit this guy in the face every other time.
Time's up.
Ready your lance, job's done.
End the turn. So I'm half tempted to try to play for the bad ending, but I don't. There's no real reason to. The truth is, you can just save your game at the very end, and then it probably auto saves it even. Whenever this one takes damage, let's go ahead and play this. And it says attack in the turn. Oh. It would be really cool if I could power through all of Dishonored today. It's not realistic. It's way over 20 hours of gameplay. But even if I could power through like half of it today, that would be great.
I guess.
That would be really nice. If I don't end up spending 5 days recording it, that would be great. Then I can just move on to the next game. Then we can continue to push the schedule ahead. Some of my schedules right now in the first week of January are ending somewhere around April. So the 4th month. So we're talking maybe 4 months ahead right now. Great, but we want to get it a year ahead. So that's still another 8 months that we need to do it. So maybe we could say we're 1/3 of the way done as far as getting schedules up there and recorded and ready to go. By being a year ahead, that puts me in a very nice position where I have a year of footage. It means I could be much more relaxed about covering new games and just squeezing them in, throwing them in an extra time slot. Not squeezing them in. No, that's the wrong phrase. Just adding them extra, putting them on top, and having the standard schedule never change or be affected by that. Do I need to record above a year ahead? Not really, but I could. As long as I've got games, as long as there's things to play, I might as well just go ahead of it. If it turns out I'm 15 years ahead of footage by the time I kick the bucket, that's fine. That's fine by me if my channel just keeps on airing things. I wonder how the taxes would be figured out for that. Though I suppose that would be an interesting thought. I would be getting income and such after dying, and I'm sure somebody could figure out what the deal there would be. Let's go ahead and just play this.
Back to work.
Hey, that worked really nicely. Almost like I meant to do that. I had no intention whatsoever of it working that well, but it did. My warrior deck's not terrible. It's still got some work to do. I think probably the Obsidian Destroyer is not the right solution there. Would be my guess. Do I want to kill some people, or... Like, the only way I could damage this guy is by doing this. And if I do this, I could easily kill this guy, potentially even kill this guy.
Strike.
Let's not do that. Let's instead do this, and let's not even bring that guy out. Let's do that in the turn. I don't want to build up. These two cards would work well together if I wasn't winning, but since I'm winning, I don't need to play him, and right now I don't need to play him either, so I have 3 cards now. This may be one of those rare occasions where I can just hold back on cards and do what I need to do.
I don't have enough mana. What we do. I strike. No problem.
What's funny is that he hasn't used a steady shot, and I think he's had extra mana, so I don't know what he was doing there. Well, no, he needed all of this just to summon that. Well, this guy will do 2 damage to everybody.
Well fought. I can see.
Nice. Well, geez. We are done, so let's just have a couple of priest games here. You can see my priest games are at 57. So I've been playing ranked when I've been playing at night the past 2 times, and boy is it not fun. Boy is it not fun. We are at 5,470 gold, so we've almost gotten up to 500, 1/10 of our new goal of having 5,000 extra.
Anduin.
The light shall bring victory. Light smiles
It
upon
shows
the just.
that you're pretty much, as soon as I got to 10,000, our new goal, of course, is going to be the 15,000. That way we would have at least 5,000 for the next expansion, and technically it should be, the next goal should be 20,000, so we'd have 10,000 to match the 10,000 that we are about to be about to spend. Let's go ahead and give our greetings and then the turn. And yeah, it just goes up and up. If I'm opening 100 packs, is 150 packs any more interesting? No. Is 200 packs any more interesting? Not really. I think you might have some slight interest if you got up to 250. But I think the next number is 500 packs. And 500 packs seems like quite a lot. It really feels like if I was buying even 250 packs for an expansion, that might get me every single card in that expansion. And a lot of duplicates, which would give me a lot of dust, which would be fine. I mean, if we could ever get to that level, that would be great. That would be absolutely perfect if we were just rolling in dust like Crip is on Twitch. I have no idea what he's planning on doing with that dust. Whether he's just trying to make a full gold set. And there must be people out there, would be my guess, but I suspect there are people out there that have gotten full gold sets and then just started over from the beginning, deleted that account or retired it, probably not deleted, but and just started over again, trying to get more gold, trying to get more dust, just to get a full gold set of every single card again. Wouldn't even surprise me if there were people who've played it enough to do it 2, maybe even 3 times at this point. And that's certainly not something I would ever feel comfortable doing.
Does this hurt?
Let's try this.
Embrace the void.
End the turn.
Not quite what was planned.
Is someone injured?
I don't know why so many people play Northshire Clerics. Doesn't feel like it wins the game for them.
Feel my pain.
Job done.
So we're back to healing, which is where I need to be. I need to get this guy out and this guy out. Although it may be smarter to pull this guy out right now. Why would you play the Berserker as a priest?
Fine, I'll heal.
Yeah, it would have been kind of nice to pull this guy out, actually, now that I think about it. Doubles health, attack equals health. Well, how are we gonna beat that?
How many fingers do you see?
Hope this is right.
Thank you.
I think I have been defeated here.
Fine, I'll wand.
Job done.
If I do this, then it won't help. So what I need to do is play Holy Nova, and then attack here, attack here, and then play this guy.
Are you afraid of the dark?
I think we may pull this out. Let's see. This guy.
Are you afraid of the dark?
And this guy.
Fine, I'll heal.
And heal.
Job's done.
And end the turn. Desperately trying to get rid of all my characters. Let's see. Here we go. Heal that. End the turn. It's got 14 cards left. It would take both of these guys to attack to kill this guy. Otherwise, I do 6 to the face.
Pandaria will be ours!
Well played.
I've lost. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. Let's do one more game and then that'll be the end of this recording. We're at 57 and we're slowly creeping up to 58. It feels like it takes a little bit more, not an insane amount more of gameplay to go up each level, but it does seem like it takes a little bit longer.
Anduin versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer!
I don't know if I mentioned
light
it, but I
shall
think
bring
I'll
victory.
mention again the Lego Content ID stuff for Lego Star Wars mostly they never got back to the disputes, so the disputes won. Because I'd love to say it's because they knew they were in the wrong and that it was fair use, but the truth is they just probably don't care, and they don't care to
In the light's name.
reaffirm it. But then the question is, why do sometimes do they reaffirm it? I have no idea. There must be different people that are given different jobs, or they just I mean, I have no idea how it works. I just know it's broken. Don't ask me how to fix it. I guess would be the right answer there. Just go ahead and heal this guy, and then attack, and then end the turn. They silenced my Light Warden, which kind of sucks, but really doesn't matter. Because we can bring out the Holy Champion next turn.
How many fingers do you see?
The life.
Next turn, I guess I play this, then I play this, unless I'm given something more interesting to play. Nope, nothing more interesting. Play this. 7-11. Attack. Now, if he can't take out this guy, 7, 14, 21, 28. We're talking 4 moves. The victory is mine. Here we go.
Does this hurt?
It does 7 to me, so I can then heal this guy.
In the light's name.
And then I could heal this guy. Sure.
You win this.
And I can play this. Come on. Die. He saw me coming. He saw me coming. Alright, fine. We are set well. Next recording session we will do the arena run. We've already purchased that. We are at 470 over our 5,000. I've heard no talk right now of an expansion coming out, which is great. Maybe at some point I'll even spend the $10 to buy these things. I don't think so though. I mean, there's so many things on Steam, so many games on Steam right now that would totally make more sense than doing that, yeah, I don't think I would. Anywho, that's it for this recording session. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.